line tangent to that curve.
It's the slope of the line. Okay, slope of the line, slope of the curve. It's sort of the rate that thing is changing. Okay, so this is a function. So if I can say this is, this is x, and this is f of x, and we can evaluate at some point. I can randomly throw numbers at this and say this is 1, and this is 2, and 3, and so on. And so if we took f of x, we might say f if we took x to be 1, it's maybe here, 2, it's there somewhere, and so on. And so yeah, so the derivative of that, f prime of x, is essentially the slope, or rate of change. Okay? And so right here, this little neighborhood of this function, is the derivative positive or negative? Positive. And here,
Negative.
Negative. Right there, 0. Okay? And so most commonly in this class, we're going to be talking about position, and velocity, and acceleration. I assume Carl did cover all this stuff, right?
Sure. Sort of.
Okay. So that's why I say maybe review, and I apologize. So if we consider this to be position, this is some, position of some particle or whatnot, position of some point. So we can say here it's increasing, more f of x is increasing, so the derivative is positive. So what would be the second derivative? The derivative is the slope of the line.
Velocity.
The rate of change. So thinking about the line, leaving aside the velocity acceleration thing for a minute, what's the second derivative of f of x? So that can, yeah, that's L prime of x, that's the notation. But what does that mean? Just like in common English, what does that mean? Yeah, it's the rate of change of the slope. So right here, what's the second derivative in this neighborhood?
Constant.
This is intended to be a straight line, by the way. What is that second derivative? So we said the first derivative was positive. It has some positive slope because f of x is increasing. So what's the second derivative? Yeah, it's going to be 0. And so each time it's the rate of change. So we decided that this was the slope. Okay? F prime of x is the slope. So now we're asking, how is that slope is, so this would be, you could say this is, for this portion, this is sort of disjointed, function, this f of x. But we could say that in this area here, f of x just equals, I don't know, whatever this value is. 4x. Sorry. Yeah, whatever, some constant. So 4x, okay? So as we can say
Integrate
this
it.
is, say this is A of T. T's our variable. And it's just constant. Doesn't matter what T is, it's always G. It's always negative G. So if we wanted to know the velocity, how would we do that? What would we do? We're starting with this, and I'm going to ask you, okay, yeah. So we're going to integrate. So differentiating is the slope of something. You differentiate something, basically you're asking, how is that thing changing? You know, is it changing? Is it getting bigger? Is it getting smaller? The second derivative is, okay, how is that rate of change changing? You can keep going on this. Like we could have kept going on this indefinitely. Like it starts getting a little abstract and silly with what you're talking about, so I'm stopping here. But there's nothing stopping you from doing it. So yeah, so we're gonna integrate. So let's integrate that guy. What is it? So we have V of T. So before I go further, so integration is essentially adding up all those, whatever it is you're talking about. You have some function, and you want to add it up over whatever your variable is. In this case, it's going to be time. So you want to add up all those little chunks of acceleration. So we're accelerating at negative G. We want to add all that stuff up. Is that a question?
Solution.
So solution?
Negative GT plus C.
Yeah, that's great. And so we're going to add it up. And so that's what we do. That's what integration gives you. You can also sort of think of it as area under the curve. Like if we graph our acceleration here, we have T, we have A of T equaling negative G. So it's just, I guess I'll draw it down here, negative. There it is, there's our acceleration. It's a constant, it's not changing. This is our acceleration, A of T, right there. And so if we want to integrate, what that's giving us is, I say, sort of area under the curve. And so we do it out to some time T, and what the integral is giving us is the area of that. So what would be the area of that? If this guy right here is negative G, this is T over here, T. This is a rectangle. What's the area of a rectangle? Yeah. So this is what Garrett said. So we have V of T, which is our integration of acceleration, equals negative G T. So that's this side of the rectangle, and that side of the rectangle. And then what's this C business about that he brought up? Yeah, what? What's that for?
What's your fudge factor?
It's your fudge factor. You just throw that bad boy in there and make the answer right.
We don't have a integral with scale numbers. Can't get an exact integral.
Well, I'm saying sort of in common English. Like, why would we? That's true. You do. Yeah. So if we go back the other way, so the V of T is the integration of the acceleration. So we can go back and take the derivative of this. Take the derivative of this. We dropped it. Exponent of this by 1, so it goes to T to 0, which is 1. So that's negative G. This guy has no variable in it, so it just drops away. And so indeed, we're back here at negative G. So that's fine. But what is that constant for? I'm saying just in common English, real world, what is that? Why? Why do we have to see?
Initial velocity.
Yeah. Okay? So we dropped our cannonball. I tried to make this very big. We don't know if we dropped it from rest or not. Okay? It could be that we were riding an elevator. And our elevator has an open door. And we're going up in our elevator at, 10 meters a second or something. We're holding the cannonball and we go drop. Alright? And so the acceleration of that cannonball, whether I'm on the elevator or not, yeah, it doesn't usually. So is everybody, what I was looking for here is sort of like a gut level understanding, like in the real world, of what this stuff is and why we're doing it in the application a little bit. Okay? So that's what the constant is, your initial condition. And so now, okay, now we want to go up again. So we've got velocity, and so we're going to integrate this, and so that means we're going to go up, and what's the integral velocity? Not math-wise.
Displacement.
Yeah, displacement, position, distance, something along those lines. So yeah, I'm going to call it, I think, position. So I'm going to say P of t equals, so what's the integral of this guy?
Negative 1/2 gt squared plus v0 t
Here's a lot of mumbling.
plus it.
I'm hearing mumbling sounds about right. So it's negative 1/2 g t squared plus v naught t plus, again, our c, which I'm going to call p naught. Okay? So we're getting way there. So what is this guy? What's our constant this time?
Initial position.
It's the initial position. So again, we're riding our elevator. If we want to know this is a function for our position, we need to know when all this started off at t0, when I drop this, where am I? Am I 1,000 feet up in some serious skyscraper? And that's my p0 is 1,000 feet? Or am I just ground level? Which I'm not going to drop the ball very far, I guess, unless there's some kind of pit. So that's what, again, the constant is. It's your initial condition, in this case, for the position. Okay? Yeah? So that's about as far as I'm going to go on derivatives. I'm assuming you all know sort of the very common derivatives. I would say the most common one, beyond just the simple powers, is what is the derivative of cosine x? Negative sign. And similarly, what's the derivative of sine of x? Cosine. And if you draw these, cosine, I mean, I certainly can't always remember that. I mean, I know one of the negative, but I can't remember which. But if you draw them out, I'm hoping you have some idea of what like value of cosine of 0 or cosine of 90 degrees, that type of thing, what those are. That I do manage to remember. So I got this as x, and so I'm going to draw, say, the cosine of x. Going along those lines. And I've got sine of x going about like, I'm going to get this in sync. Something along those lines. So this guy here is cosine of x, and this guy is sine of x. And so if we wanted to know, again, back to my original sort of little drawing that I did. So the derivative of the cosine is what? That's this one here. What is it? You're not like, don't tell me it's negative sign, but like, what is it? It's the slope of the line, just like I was before. Okay? So the derivative of cosine is the slope here. So is this slope for this first, say, quadrant from 0 to 90 degrees, or pi over 2 here, 90 degrees or pi over 2, however you look at it, unit-wise. What is the slope of cosine? Positive? Is it negative? Is it 0?
Negative.
It's negative. Okay? And so what's
2x raised to x minus 1?
So the whole thing when we normally do derivatives, so I'll leave that, is we're raising x to something. If I ask you the derivative of that, I'm hoping that everyone can tell me what that is.
X times x times x.
Okay? So the derivative of that, if I sort of take the derivative of that guy, is 3x squared. Right? You take the exponent, multiply by the exponent, and drop the exponent by 1. Right? So we all know that one. You can't do the same thing here. The derivative of this is not, okay, we're going to say, I don't know, you can't say, it's following the same rule, it would be x to the minus 1. That would be following the same rule that we did here. No. You can't do that. That's not how it works. Because in this case, x is the exponent. Here we're raising x to some constant exponent. Now we're not. Now x is the exponent. It doesn't work the same way. We're going to go head that direction, but no. I mean, the chain rule, I mean, what's the derivative of x? It's just 1. So it doesn't do us anything anyway. What you end up doing is you end up multiplying the natural log of this guy. Okay? So the derivative of this equals the natural log of that guy, times the original equation of 2x. Okay? And that one can come out. And there's a special case where this is what makes e a special number. The derivative of e to the x to the x. And that's because, and the same rule still applies. So here, let me just get rid of this. So if I follow this same rule, I should take the natural log of, because e is a constant, just a number. Kind of a special number, but it's still a constant number. It's like 2 is a constant number. So I could say ln of e times e to the x. Anybody have any idea what the natural log of e is? 1. 1. And so that's why this kind of goes to this equals 1, so it just goes away. So the derivative of e to the x is e to the x, whatever we intend to do it. And the integral would be the same way, except now you would be adding constants in the same way you would ever do with an integration. So this, I guess, is the most complicated for straight derivatives that I would expect. We will have to get into the chain rule Joe brought up. So Joe, what's the chain rule? This is your punishment for speaking up. So let's do so let's say we just have cosine of that. We want to differentiate that guy. What do we do? What do we do?
3 cosine x squared times.
We're doing steps. Steps. Steps.
You do the derivative of cosine, derivative of x squared.
Yeah.
You do the derivative.
So the essence of it is that you have, I call it sort of outer functions and inner functions. And the way I would sort of describe those in sort of natural language is the inner one is the one that you would do first if you were to evaluate this. If I were to tell you that x is 2, I might just tell you, here's this function, right? And I want to know the value of it when x is 2. What's the very first thing you're going to plug into your calculator?
2.
2, and what are you going to do to it?
Raise it to the third power.
There,